Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. So I am going to give my floors some much needed attention. I don't remember the last time I mopped them. So that's what we're gonna do. Everybody was gone, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to get it done. When I do a actual mopping, like with the bucket and the mop, obviously you can't mop without the mop. I like to sweep, vacuum, and then do it. I had already swept in here. I hadn't really decided to do a video until I was like, oh, well, I should probably film this. So that's what I do. I go through and I sweep. I just don't think either one works as great as both of them together. The broom gets all the big pieces, and then the vacuum gets whatever little pieces I missed that the broom just would not go and, put into the dustpan. I still really love my Dyson vacuum cleaner. It's like my first big cleaning purchase that I ever made. I was pretty tickled about it. I love that it, comes apart and you can handle it, and it's handle it. Y'all know what I mean. I have just like the cordless part. So, this mop is still okay. I had to have a mop when I bought this one, and this was the one I wanted, but man, I'm curious to see what, they'll have a new model. They always do that. They come out with the first one, and then, a couple months later, a year later, they come out with an even better one to fix all the problems everybody complained about from the first one, which I don't really have too much to complain. So I'm not sure why I'm feeling like I don't love this mop. Maybe it's I just don't love mopping. I like watching mopping. That's one of my favorite cleaning things to watch. I should have gotten up underneath my couches and stuff, but I didn't. I got behind them and beside them, but I did not move them. I wasn't feeling it. I think I had to be at work, so I was just trying to get the main part, mopped because it really, really needed it. It's been so rainy here that it's been really hard to mop because, as soon as you do, everybody comes through with their muddy feet and the dogs and everything else. And so it's just been, a spot mop with my stick mop. Well, they're all stick mops, y'all know what I mean. The one that sprays, the instant mop, I guess. So I took the leaf out of this table and, condensed it because we really haven't been sitting here. And then, well, I say that, and then this day we actually sat here and did our homeschool. But anyway, we still don't need this much space, or as much space as we were having. So I condensed it. I turned it around. I was just kind of playing around with it, but it really the floor needed taken care of in here too. And then in a minute, I'm gonna kind of fool with this homeschool quarter. So I'm just wiping that down with my multi-purpose spray. Y'all, I wish that my table looked as good as it does in this video because it is so dinged and danged up. Like it needs refinished so bad. But here, like in the camera is very nice to my table. So these are just, the homeschool clutter stuff. This, if you are new here, is a huge, huge step towards progress. Like before this corner was terrible. That table was terrible. And now that this has been condensed, I condensed an entire room down to what you see right here. I'm really proud of myself. I took that Valvoline can to my laundry room because I needed a laundry basket for in there. And I thought I would use that because all I do normally with it is just fill it up with stuff. And I'm just talking random stuff. I'm terrible for that. If there's a surface, if there is a basket, if there is apparently a large gasoline bucket that's for decoration, I will fill it up. With anything, I am not particular. I will grab whatever. So you guys actually get to see the full steps that I take when I do the floor. I do the vacuum or the sweeping, and then the vacuuming, and then I get to finally mop. Those chairs need refinished as well. I'm intending to strip them and then stain them black. And the table, I'm not exactly sure what kind of finish I'm going to do on the top. It needs stripped and sanded and, probably restained. I don't think I'm going to paint it. I'm pretty much done with painting furniture now that I've discovered stain. It just, I don't know. I don't like the paint on it. It looks good for a little bit, but we're just too rough and tough on stuff. Like nothing, the paint will always start chipping and wearing off, as you can even tell on those chairs. But I didn't know what I was doing when I painted them, so that's they didn't have a good job on them the first time. So I really don't want to keep that dresser there in the corner. I really don't want to keep any furniture in there except for the dining room table. It's not that I'm purposely trying to be minimalist. I just know myself and I would rather have nothing in there than have something that is cluttered and full of mess. But we do have to keep that dresser for right now because it does contain all of our homeschool stuff, and obviously that is a priority. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Excuse me, y'all. I'll be yawning right in the middle of it. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm worn out. It's my first day off in a while. But anyway, so I'm going to keep it there for a while. I just need to organize the stuff on the top better. Maybe go through it again. I really need to go through the whole dresser again. So, decluttering looks like the never-ending story of the house, that and laundry. A lot of these things I would have normally washed by hand, but I didn't want to, so I just put them in the dishwasher. My family got the kitchen cleaned, and I just didn't want to wash it in by hand. But I'm really mainly just talking about my crock pot and my casserole dish, but they probably needed to go through the dishwasher anyway. I don't know why I've had it in my mind that I can't wash my crock pot in the sink or in the dishwasher, so I was pretty pleased with the way it turned out. I should mention that my clothes were changed because this happened over 3 days. This is after work the next day, and I had gone running with my husband, but I wanted to get the dishes taken care of before I laid down because my family made sure the kitchen was clean from top to bottom, and they had ran, a load of dishes. So that's what I did. Of course, the dishes are going to get used again. So that's why the sink was still full. But I loaded it up and ran it again. This video is supposed to be motivating, not demotivating, so I'm sorry if I'm making you tired with me on it. Okay, and then this is day 3. This was my day that I decided I was going to go and enjoy myself. My husband took my kids to a baseball game, and I was going to enjoy some time by myself. And I know that's funny, like doing laundry, but it needed done, and I had to have my work smock, so that's what I am doing here. And I'm watching Persuasion again. I think it would have been the 5th time I watched it. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. Do y'all do that? You find a movie or something, you enjoy a TV show, and you just watch it over and over and over again? I guess if it were a TV show, I would have been watching new episodes, but so I got home from work this day, and then that's when we went and ran. And then I got home, and after we ran, I went and took a shower and stuff and got relaxed. And I was like, ooh, I think I'm just going to lay in bed. But then I kept thinking, I was like, no, I really want to go get my nails done, go get my eyebrows waxed. I was like, that would be really nice. I was like, or maybe even go shopping. But I was like, oh, my bed looks so comfy. And then finally I decided, I was like, nah, if they can get me in, I'll go ahead and go. So I called down. They're like, yeah, come on down. So I did not know how much I needed it. Like I felt really good afterwards. So I'm glad I went and did it. And then I came home, and of course, I could have just laid on the couch and just enjoyed that. But the stuff, then I would have been frustrated the next day when I went to go look for my, clothes and my work stuff, and they were just scattered everywhere. And I've been terrible about not folding laundry, and I don't like having to sift through the laundry bags or baskets for clothes. I'm glad I'm keeping up with the cleaning, but I just don't have to look for it. Okay, so I have a weird little quirk with socks and my kids. I don't know why, but I want my kids to have matching socks. That is always something I notice on kids, is when they have mismatched socks. Now, I am a mom and I have 5 children, and I know that kids do not match their socks. Like, even if you batch them together, for whatever reason, they just don't do it. So I'm not exactly sure why it's been one of those things that I've always noticed on kids, but their socks never match. And so I always have to match my socks too as an adult, and I don't know, it's just always stuck with me. Do y'all have some like quirk like that? Like it doesn't represent anything to me other than you just don't have matched socks. And I do understand. I'm not judging at all in the slightest, but it is something I noticed. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. It absolutely means the world to me that you take the time out of your day to watch it. I am, as y'all can see, I'm laying down. I am ending a very, very quiet, peaceful evening. My husband took my kids to a baseball game, and after I got off work, we went and ran, but then I went and did some girly time. I got my nails done and my eyebrows waxed, and I tell you what, when I have those two things done, like I feel like no matter what I've got on, no matter what I've done, I feel put together. And it has been a while. I did not realize how much of that I needed, just to feel like that for, you know, just a few moments. Or, well, I don't feel like that for a few moments. I still feel like that, but it was something I needed. So it's been a while. I've missed my claws. Those are purple glitter, not, I don't know if you could see that a little bit better. Not black. I do like to keep them black sometimes though, but we'll start with the glitter. Anyway, it's going to be a little bit for me to get used to wearing these at work. We have to wear gloves all the time, and I'm not actually touching food, so it's okay, I believe. Well, I guess we'll find out. So anyway, I hope wherever y'all are at, you're having a fabulous time, and you had a fabulous weekend. You'll be seeing this on a Monday. This is a Saturday right now. We've got a big fun day planned tomorrow. I have to work in the morning, but it's early, so when I get off, we're gonna take my kids down to the mall, which is about an hour away, for my son's birthday. He wanted to go and spend it with his friends and go shopping and go out to eat. His birthday isn't actually until Monday, but he wanted to do it on the weekend, so we're excited about that. We don't have a mall near us, even though we live literally by the Capitol. I mean, we have one, and it's, you know, I think it's 3 stories. Yeah, 3 stories. It's got a big food court, but everything has like pretty much left, like all the major stores. It's a ghost town. So everybody goes to the mall. It's, you know, about an hour down the road, and it's just a 1-level mall. It's got everything in it. It even has a giant food court, but and it's always packed. So I don't know what the deal is. I guess just malls are dying, which is kind of sad. It seemed like there was a big revival of them when Stranger Things came out, because even my kids love that whole idea. So it's crazy that the 90s are nostalgic, or retro, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I hung out at the mall when I was in high school too, now that I think about it. We had a 3-level mall. It was the North Point Mall. We even had a huge carousel in it, and I mean like carnival style carousel in it. So I don't know, I guess some things never change with kids, right? But anyway, well, that's our day for tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I already said that. And hopefully I'll have the laundry room door video up for y'all. I don't know if you saw the reel that I posted. I have built the door. I have stained the door. I have to go over a few pieces of it, but I actually have to put it on the wall. We still have to put a frame around the door, just more for looks. There's, you know, the studs and stuff that goes into it, but I will have that out for y'all soon. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the laundry makeover video in pieces, and then I'll eventually put it all together in one video, but I just don't have the time. That's been a real struggle the last couple weeks. I started too many projects thinking I had all this time, and I don't have any time. My front porch is a disaster. My back porch is a disaster, and I need to fix those areas because they're really discouraging, you know, when you first walk up into the house and you immediately see mess. So I just don't have the time anymore, and I've got to remember that. I can't do projects. I had like 4 or 5 projects going at once when I wasn't working, and now I am working, so I have to do one project at a time, just one. So anyway, all right, well, I look so forward to talking to y'all in the comments, and I hope y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you later. Bye.
Woohoo! I am done. I am done. I am done. I am done. Oh crap, that's all.